Sometimes the most damning evidence doesn't shout. It whispers from the grain of a piece of wood. In a sterile evidence room, a technician rotates a homemade ladder under the hum of fluorescent lights. The air is sharp with the scent of pine, as dust from a forgotten attic dances in the beams. He follows a single unique curve in the wood, a curve that perfectly matches a floorboard from a suspect's home. It's these minute details that pivot an entire investigation. A thick envelope arrives, containing a manifesto, its pages vibrating with rage. But amidst the threats, one word is misspelled, a unique, repeated error. A tiny linguistic tic that cuts through the noise of 1,000 dead ends, narrowing the search to a handful of individuals. In an age of distraction, who notices a single incorrect letter? This same principle now applies to the digital world. Our devices create invisible logs of our lives, silent witnesses that can exonerate the innocent or condemn the guilty. The challenge has changed. It's no longer about finding evidence, but about finding the right evidence, the quiet evidence. Investigators learn this lesson early. The truth isn't in the grand confession, but in the mundane. Receipts, train schedules, the specific type of mud on a tire. They don't confess, they build a map of a life. The unique tread of a rare sneaker can link two crime scenes miles apart. The way a knot is tied can point to a specific profession. When observed, ordinary habits become extraordinary proof. The truth, it turns out, often lives just at the edge of the frame. And the next clue is even smaller, but it's about to bring an entire pattern into focus. 2 years later, the whisper of a clue becomes an earthquake. In a quiet precinct, a night shift dispatcher takes a call. The voice on the other end is unremarkable, except for one thing: a single nasal vowel drawn out just so. That one sound changes everything. It's a linguistic fingerprint, pointing profilers toward a specific region, then a single neighborhood. Door-to-door inquiries begin. An old utility bill connects the accent to a name forgotten in a landlord's ledger. The search tightens. On a muddy curb, a tiny crescent shape in a boot's heel print isn't a design choice, it's an inventory marker, tracing the boot to a single hardware store. The list of suspects shrinks again. Inside a garage, a sliver of wood from that makeshift ladder is a perfect match to a stack of planks against the wall. A judge signs the warrant. And then the final piece, a hidden timestamp in a photo's metadata, shattering an alibi and rewriting the timeline of the crime. These breakthroughs don't just solve one case, they change how all cases are investigated. Tip lines now include prompts for regional accents. Crime scene technicians learn to photograph tire treads with oblique lighting to reveal the faintest impressions. In our digital age, ignoring a photo's metadata is a critical error, as is overlooking the revision history of a single text message. The same technician who once studied wood grain now teaches recruits to see the immense significance in the smallest artifacts. As a result, cold cases thaw. Databases of tool marks and boot prints connect crimes across state lines. And public perception shifts as myth gives way to measurable fact. But sometimes the tiniest detail doesn't just solve a mystery, it creates a new one, pulling an entire investigation in two directions at once.